There we go. Camera's straightish. Hello, how are we all? Been a while, ain't it, mate?
Has been, yeah.
Yes. Welcome to a bank holiday episode of the Beer Garden. Let's get Cameron in a bit more, see if he squirrels out.
No, he's not. He's chewed a massive hole in the bird feeder.
Has there?
Yeah.
Vermin.
Rat.
Vermin. Well, that's what they are, aren't they? Squirrels are just rats with fluffy tails.
Yeah.
You know. Did you see that thing on the internet the other day? Somebody recorded all these rats in Paris. I think it was Paris, and it was just a complete. And there were thousands of rats. Yeah, it was there.
No, I haven't seen it.
No.
I'm avoiding the news like the plague.
Well, this is what this is, isn't it? This is just a light-hearted chat about light-hearted stuff, nothing serious, no mention of COVID or anything here, or anything else that's happening. Might mention Joe Biden because he does make me laugh. You seen that about Joe Biden? When Trump wanted an inquiry on how COVID happened, everybody calling him. Now Joe Biden wants one. Oh, it's brilliant.
Yeah, but he's great, isn't he? You don't hear about him.
Who?
Yeah, exactly.
Joe Biden or
Yeah.
Trump?
Biden. Well,
Yeah.
Trump. He's disappeared into his little
Yeah.
hole, isn't he?
He's going to come back, you know.
I'll try.
He'll come back with a vengeance, I think. I think he's pissed off.
No, but have you seen? He's been stopped on all social media, hasn't he?
Yeah.
But he's started up some blog.
Yeah.
It's flopped.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It's because it's probably not accessible, isn't it?
No.
I don't know. It's, don't know. Anyway, we're not talking about that crap. Now, I have got some beers. I have no longer got a sponsorship on the beers, so I've had to buy these. I found a company called Hold on, what's she done with it? She fucking moved it. Hold on. Just entertain them,
What? It's an away game or something, isn't it? Away day? Away days. Away days.
Away days. Away days. It's
on the bottle.
Yeah, but I wanted this piece of paper as well. I hope you enjoy the beers and all that. Take a trip down memory lane. So there's no code, there's no nothing. I don't know. You either go on or you don't go on. There's no. I'm not promoting them. I'm not promoting them. But what it is though, away days. Obviously, anybody who's got anything to do with football or used to do the football, the beers are named after footballers and their injuries or whatever. Butcher's bandage. He got injured in a World Cup qualifier once and wore a bandage, and it was just red. The whole bandage was red. He should never have been allowed to play on.
In a proper sport, they do.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, this was it before it was all. Oh, he's cut himself. He's broke a fingernail. Can you please take him off?
Oh, he's tripped over a shoelace.
Yeah, that kind of thing. You know, it's like these players now. They just fucking.
What do you want to go with?
Well, you choose. You choose.
Seaman's ponytail.
You'll go for Seaman's ponytail then. And that, I've left that in the bloody fridge. Unbelievable. Right, I'm back. So this one is Dave's ponytail.
Oh, sorry, Dave's ponytail.
Dave's ponytail.
It's not your ponytail.
Not mine. Can you see that? Yeah. It's got the shirt on, the famous England goalkeeping shirt he wore, and when he apparently took it off at the end of the game and said, "I'm not wearing that again. You can shove it." So it's a session red ale, 3.8 in volume.
It's quite red.
Big Dave Seaman, a goalkeeping legend, known for. I've got to put my glasses on.
They're a local company, though.
I think the Newark.
Yeah. Or Nottinghamshire.
Yeah.
Workshop.
Yeah. Not just for his skills between the sticks, but for the iconic ponytail. Oh, it's Dave's Ponytail Ale. Got it. And this Euro 96 kit, which he donned. It was an awful kit, to be fair. Right, have you done yours, mate?
I have, mate, yeah.
You've been work, ain't you, today?
I have been at work. Yeah.
I've been to work. I've reviewed
foreign thing that.
Yeah, I've reviewed a Nando's that will be out in about
in
about 25 minutes. So Ooh, that looks nice, doesn't it?
That's quite nice.
I fancy, I'd love, I mean, Robbie Knox, he's got his own beer, isn't he?
He's stuck making his own beer or something.
Yeah, he's making his own beer, and now he's getting it brewed by a brewer. So he's got his own IPA bin day beer. So I would
the
love.
one that exploded in the van.
Yeah, that's the one. That's when Robbie exploded all over June.
Yeah.
I found a quid in my shorts. Happy days. I'd love a BVM beer, a Blue Van Man beer.
You have to get out of home brewing kits and stuff.
Yeah, look at this. How doesn't that look smashing? Doesn't it?
It is. It's a nice beer. It is nice, isn't it? It's a nice ale.
That is really good. That is tremendous. Tremendous, that. Yeah, so we brought the beer garden back for a...
Well, it's a year, isn't it?
It's a year, yeah.
It's a year since we started.
A year. It's around a year. I've looked back on some of the videos, because when we did the first few, we didn't actually call it the beer garden, did we? Somebody called God Almighty came up with the idea of calling it the beer garden.
Yeah, but that's when it still started.
Yeah.
In May, didn't it?
Yeah. That's when it started,
Here
and
we
then we
are.
didn't have the screen, did we? Because I was 1 metre away and you were 1 metre, so that were 2 metres. Somebody moaned about that, didn't
And
they?
we put the screen up.
Then I put the perspex screen
We
up,
couldn't see each other.
just to keep people happy. We did it quite a few weeks, didn't we? And then we knocked it on the end of summer because we didn't want to flog it to death, did
Well,
we?
no,
It was-
we didn't, and well, life got back
Yeah.
to some form of normality.
It got back to some normality.
That's
for
what
a
we
bit.
know that
Yeah.
here we are. Who would have thought?
Here we are. What we 12 months or so later.
We're still in lockdown.
We're still in lockdown
Of
as such. Yeah. There you go. With a new variant flogging around, eh?
But that's what flus do, don't they? Viruses, flus.
They mutate.
They do that to reinfect.
Yeah, of course they do. They're trying to survive, and we're trying to kill it.
Anything.
Yeah.
It finds another strand.
Yeah.
You know, you kill it off once.
Yeah. Unless
You
it's a
find-
dodo,
Yeah.
and we did a good job on the dodo.
Yeah.
In fact, the human race is doing quite a good job on killing probably everything off that we can put our hands on. So, well, I was just saying, I just looked at my notes. Apparently, the average age of a car now is 10 years, and that's getting it's getting older and older.
I know, but in 9 years' time, we're going to all have to have electric, aren't we? Well, start. You won't be able to buy
No, you won't be able to buy
fuel.
the diesels and petrols, will you? But I've said this before, and I'll predict it again.
Oh,
I think that these diesel and petrol cars, they'll sell fucking loads.
Oh, definitely. In the last couple of years,
Yeah, they'll sell them.
they will. Everyone will be getting new cars.
Because if you live in a terrace house, if you live in Coronation Street, right, and those like Oxford Street in Colville, people who live in Oxford Street in Colville will know what I mean. If you've got an electric car,
Well, could you imagine that?
yeah,
On everyone that lives in a terrace house, all the extension leads that are running,
yeah,
it's going to be a hazard.
It is.
Cross footpaths across the road,
Yeah.
and you can't park outside your house, can
can't
you?
park outside your house.
You know, have you ever been down Tudor Street in
Yeah.
Leicester?
Yeah, there's no way it's going to happen.
So how is everyone going to charge their cars?
They ain't going
haven't
to do
thought that one
it. They've
through,
not
have they?
thought through it. They're just talking the way through it, and they're not thinking the way through it. And it's going to be a complete disaster.
And in all fairness, I'll go hybrid. It's the best they're going to get out of me.
I'd go hybrid, definite. I'd definitely go hybrid. That way you can drive in it, and then you can charge it up, and you can get the best of both worlds, and you're doing your bit. But there's no point when China are not doing anything till probably 2230, because they're just going to keep on building power stations, churning the shit. But it's all right, because little old England, that big, we're going to be all driving around like fucking Fred Flintstone in pedal cars.
It's going to be
It is, isn't it? It is.
a nightmare for blind people.
Yeah. It is, because they can't hear it, can they?
Yeah. Well, I can't hear them.
No. Auntie Sue can't hear them.
Electric cars sneak up on
Yeah.
you.
And people think they're being fucking clever. Oh, I'm saving the world because I've got an electric car. Have you seen the amount of stuff it costs? All the CO2 or whatever it does. It produces something like 30 years worth.
So I'm not being funny, but it's got a load of batteries in it.
Yeah, that's it.
That, at some point, you got to get rid of them.
You gotta get rid of them. You'll chuck them in space. We'll bring fucking space shuttles back.
So, what are we gaining by having loads of batteries when
I don't know.
everyone gets rid of an electric car?
I don't know.
And they're heavier, so that
Yeah.
means the roads
Yeah.
will wear out quicker.
Yeah, they will.
And they can't fill potholes now.
Well, no, because they're on about that, isn't they? They reckon there's some places it could take 200 years or so to get the potholes filled. Because they're that fucking useless.
Electric
these
cars are
cars.
heavier because of all the batteries they've got to have.
Yeah.
You're not going to be towing your caravan down to Cornwall, are you?
No. And I'll tell you something else. You know, if we ever get to go and see the Tigers again, right, and say it's a 3 o'clock kick-off, I'll be picking you up at 10 to get there. Because I'll probably have to charge it up at Birstall, because there's only one charging place or something. It's just a fucking joke. It's just a complete joke. They have not thought it through. They're just talking shit.
I can see it. Whoever's PM come 2028 or 29 go, yeah, we're going to extend this because we're not going to hit it.
Yeah, because Boris has been a complete dick. All he wanted to do was make himself sound good, and I don't want to upset anybody. Well, you've upset me, Boris, because you've not thought it through.
I don't. And what charge? Where do we get our electricity from?
I'll get mine off the solar panels on my roof. See, I've done my bit to go green. This is what should be happening. The government should be paying for people to have
They
solar
did, didn't
panels,
they?
didn't they? Yeah, because I had a grant on it and all.
They did it.
Yeah.
They stopped all that, though, didn't
Yeah,
they?
they've stopped it all. So, but that's what they should be doing. Is paying everybody to have solar panels on the roofs and letting people make an income from it and doing that. But they won't do that because while these shareholders are in these electric companies, they won't be making as much money.
Well, the thing is, though, the other thing is, what's the government going to do when we're not buying as much fuel?
Well, this is it, yeah.
Because the taxes they get off fuel is really high.
Yeah.
So how and I have read this, that they will, I think old Rishi Sunak put something out that when we do go full electric, they'll be trying to charge us a road tax.
Of course they will.
Per like 50 odd p or something a mile or something.
Yeah,
because they need to recoup what they're going to lose on us buying fuel.
They'll make all these electric cars. They'll all be smart cars. There's nothing smart in it because all they'll do is they'll just keep a track on everything you're fucking doing. I'll tell you what, it's sometimes.
But that's what's going to happen.
It is.
It's like the government don't really want people to stop smoking, do they?
No, they don't want smoking. They don't want to stop
drinking alcohol. They
No,
don't.
of course they don't.
Because of the taxes.
They don't want people to stop eating McDonald's and, they bang on about all this healthy living and sugar in bloody pop and everything. They don't give a fuck.
But it's the taxes, because they're recouping off the taxes of it.
You seen Eric Pickles?
No.
You know, he's like Jabba the Hutt. He's fucking massive. And he's there giving it all this, he's part of the government that's telling us all to be healthy and be all this and be all that. All right, yes, I know, I'm a fat fuck, right? I don't care, I'm a fat fuck. I'll take responsibility that if anything happens, something will happen. I've paid my taxes, I've done my national insurance, whatever. But some of these, some of them, they're just absolutely clueless, aren't they?
Yeah.
They ought to try practicing what they preach. So
It's all well and good doing certain things, but
yeah,
it's us that gets stuck in the long run.
yeah, it's us that get stung in the long run. The people who, don't get me wrong. People will say, "Oh, you're only on YouTube, you're not working." Well, yeah, I still am paying tax on all this. What I earn, I've got an accountant, and I still pay tax on all this. So
Yeah. So we'll see what happens.
yeah, see what happens.
We've got 9 years.
Yeah. So this beer's all right, isn't it, mate?
That's a nice ale.
I'm quite impressed.
Yeah,
Dave's Pony Ale.
Yeah, so is this a private little brewery?
I don't know what it is. I found it on the internet.
Away days. Yeah, it must be. Yeah. Very nice.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
When you sent me the link, I was like, I hope he's not got that citrus one.
I don't know which one's citrus.
I don't think it is.
I've gone for all pale ales, I think. Pale ale. Yeah, because they've all got pale ale in them, haven't they? So, happy days.
No, happy. Well done, David Seaman.
Well done, Spunky.
Not that he was involved in it.
Well, I actually went on the internet when I bought the beers, and we'll go with the Alan Shearer one next.
All right.
And there is actually pictures of him there holding this up, so I don't know whether he's got some affiliation to it or.
Oh, okay.
What's this one say? Inspired by England's Euro '96 kit, this is an all-time great session ale, sure to have a running round a beer garden.
Fancy it, isn't it?
With your hand aloft in celebration of Super Alan Shearer. 3.9. Do you know what? I'm impressed. And I ain't even opened the bottle. What we got on there? Oh, 16 minutes. We've gone long, well over. Ooh.
Is it not?
It's not stopped. It ain't stopped.
What have you...
It will stop. We'll just keep going until it stops and see how long it lasts for. Right. Alan Shearer.
It looks like the...
And we're back, folks. So we're on the Alan Shearer. Oh, this is clear. Oh, ooh. I don't know if it's a bit citrusy or not. I've put it in my craft we trust. What do you reckon?
Hasn't got the dreaded word of citron.
No, it hasn't. But it's a cloudy one. Is yours a cloudy one? Yeah. Has it got a hint of citrus, or is it just...
I don't know.
Eh?
I don't think so. It's not. It's...
I'll shout June, she'll know. You! What is that? Oh, just come and taste this beer and tell us what you think.
I think the first one had quite a strong taste.
Yeah, the first one was like a bitter, weren't it? It was like, it was...
It had it's, I wouldn't say bitter, it was
no,
more,
not
on the
bitter.
strong, more on the strong ale side.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't, that's not, for me it hasn't got a citrus
No,
taste
it
to
hasn't. It's just...
But it's a very different taste.
How are you, sweetheart?
Yeah.
What you got in your gob? Crisps.
Yeah.
Right, just
Yeah,
try
okay.
that. What do you think of it? Oh, God. Twoodle! Come on, Twoodle.
You like being in action, don't you?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, get off your bed, please. Don't rush up to you now.
oh leave it.
Oh, that's alright.
You like that one?
Yeah.
We just had the Dave's Pony Ale. That was nice as well.
Nice little beer, that
It is, isn't it? You like that? So
It is nice, it's hard
it
to...
is, isn't it?
It's hard to put in words the actual taste, isn't it?
Yeah, because it doesn't taste a log and it doesn't taste...
No, it's not fizzy like a lager,
No.
but it's not got that
I like it. I'd have it again.
yeah, it's quite a refreshing
Yes. Refreshing.
drink for a hot day.
Yeah,
We're going
it
to
is.
have over this weekend. The weather's picking up. For
Summer's coming. Summer's coming. This year we'll be allowed out till about the end of June. So
We hope.
yeah, we hope. Did you see that about Rob Brydon. Do you know who Rob Brydon is? Don't you? He's in Gavin and Stacey.
Yeah.
Apparently he was doing a gig because he's a funny man, so they reckon. I can't say.
You're not a fan? Not a fan of Rob Brydon?
I can't say I'm not a fan, but I don't know. I wouldn't go and pay money to see him, but he probably wouldn't pay money to see me, and he probably don't watch my videos, which is a win-win for both of us. Apparently though, he was doing a gig, and he thought somebody was asleep in the audience, but they were blind. They were visually impaired. And apparently, we were going to say something, and the person with the visually impaired person went, "Whoa, leave it, mate, leave it." So it's a bit like when Brian couldn't work out because they reviewed in the early days.
When they used to
put on True News.
Yeah.
He mentioned Steve, and like Loris he's blind, and they kept it in. But it happens, and like I told Steve thought it was hilarious, absolutely cackling the way he was. But yeah, that's it. Yeah,
so Brian hadn't watched the full thing then.
I don't think he'd realised that Steve was blind, even though I've been saying for the God knows how long the visually impaired.
But Lawrence picked up on it.
Yeah, smart lad, Lawrence.
Yeah. That's why he's here, and he's the brains.
Yeah. June's feeding the dogs.
The feeding time.
It's Chappie.
Look at him.
I know. He's looking at Twoodle.
Oh, I know. I told him he's been on here.
Oh yeah, he's been on the counter. Yeah, he's jumped on the counter before. Yeah, we looked in one day, just looked over across, and he's standing next to the kettle. He's jumped up there, hasn't he? It's unbelievable.
He's got some spring in those things.
He has, yeah. Quite often we'll go in the kitchen and he'll be standing on the table looking at you like, what? This is what I do. So
I rule this house.
yeah, he does rule this house. It's unbelievable. So I quite like this.
It is nice.
It's simple beer. It isn't
both
broke.
of them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not being overthought, not being tried to be flashy.
No,
What's it supposed to be, huh?
it's just a light ale. I want to get in touch
It's
with
a
him.
super session ale.
I want to get in touch with him and say, can you do one for BBM? It's this one.
Super session.
You can have a super session of them.
Certainly could.
The thing is, it's only 3.9, so
That's pretty well. I like it then.
Well, the other one were only 3.8, weren't
Yeah.
it? You're just quite a steady little beers, isn't they, so far? So,
yeah, they're very nice.
yeah. So,
So,
have you seen that thing on the internet, on Twitter? Noel Gallagher. He was holding a piece of paper up to the camera, and it says, "Ask me anything about the last 10 years." Right?
I think I may have, but I'm not.
And underneath it, Liam had put, "Why have you been such a massive..." See, actually, I'm trying to control my swearing now because people moaning about me swearing. And so somebody put under that, "Liam, think about your poor mum. You must be breaking her heart." Liam's come back with, "She asked me to ask him." Do you know what, right? It's sad to... Well, I don't know whether it's sad to say or not, but two brothers who are so good together, but so good apart because of little gems like that. I hope they do get back together one day, because I saw Oasis in Sheffield. Me and Woofy went up years ago, and I'd love to see them again, but...
The joys of family, isn't it?
Well, that's it, isn't it? Joys of family. Fucking family. Aye. What are you doing, June?
Dishing your dinner up now.
Oh, she's getting nacho chili cheese bakes from Greg's. There's a shop up there. What? Trying to find them something to eat. Yeah, so it was just funny the way that...
Nice steak? Oh no, they... Sorry, a plant-based one?
fucking... plant-based. Mind you, there's some quite nice plant-based stuff out there just lately, mate.
Oh, no, I'm not mocking it.
No?
It's a good compliment to
Yeah.
to my steak. Yeah, look. I've got all the plant-based you can.
Oh, look at that, look. What's all them marrows?
We've got all kinds of stuff. We need to
Go and stick
go
in
in,
the garden, eh?
go in the allotment.
What did you see all them at McDonald's the other day? All these vegans and vegetarians or whatever,
No.
they would like strap
What
themselves
are
to
they buying?
No, they yeah, they just strap themselves to stuff outside so people couldn't get into the.
Look, go off and eat your plants.
Yeah.
I have nothing against you. If you
No.
want to live on chickpeas,
Yeah. You go for it.
go for it.
Yeah.
And soy chicken breast, because that's
Well-
what you call it,
Yeah.
and soy sausage.
Well-
You go knock yourself out.
But I tell you, right.
But you don't see me chaining myself to the aisle that's got chickpeas on
No.
it, do you?
No, but it ain't just that, is it? I'm one of them people that.
And they're going to run out of chickpeas because
Yeah.
you're going to run out of hummus.
Yeah, you're going to run out of fucking everything.
I'm
Hummus
just-
is expensive now, isn't it? It's going up
Yeah,
in
but
price.
They can't produce it quick
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
now, because there's so many people eating it.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, it's there, isn't it? But what I think is that when I'm told to do something so many times and try to be forced to do something, I go the other way.
Sorry, but I like meat.
Yeah, but I've been doing reviews on vegan food, right?
Yeah.
Because my mind's open to it. I will try it, and I do actually like some of it. And that vegan tuna's just a complete joke. That
What? I haven't seen that.
it's horrible. I think it's one of the shortest reviews I've ever done.
What is it? Is it soy?
But it's plant-based. It's just
It'll be
horrible.
soy, won't it?
It's just
So
completely horrible.
they've just shredded soy up.
Yeah, and it does look like tuna, but it is not tuna. But
It's like when they do beer, but they call it tuna
yeah,
or pork.
yeah,
It's not.
it ain't, is it? But when I'm forced to do something more and more, there's Lurkio
There's Lucio.
looking at the pigeons.
He'll bark at me in a minute.
You know, Lurkio. He's looking at the pigeons at the moment. We've got pigeons in that tree, and he just stands there looking at them. Don't you?
He looks so much brighter these days.
He does. It's because of the food we're giving him.
I know, but I
It's
think,
plant-based.
but also because someone else
Yeah.
isn't here. At least it was just the ground, not a full bloody olive.
Yeah, but when I'm told to do stuff more and more and more, and then it's like people chain themselves to taxis or trains and stuff to disrupt everything, you're not gaining any support.
You're not, no.
You do not gain support through doing it like that.
It's like the person that's throwing everyone under the bus to save his own skin this week.
Oh, Dominic.
He's not winning anyone over, is he?
I don't know. To be fair, you know, they're not winning. None of the politicians.
No one is.
No, I don't trust any of the fucking idiots. I think they're all a bunch of bastards. All
No,
of them.
but you know,
Yeah.
he's not. He's trying to save himself now.
Yeah.
But you were there at the start, mate.
I don't know. I don't know why he's got to save himself against though. Because it's Boris who makes the ultimate decision, don't he?
Yeah, but he was the senior advisor.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Yeah. What are we on? 12 minutes. Right, mate. What we're going for next? It's like a sweet shop, isn't it?
he? What have we got?
Well, I've got to go and rinse my glasses.
Yep.
So I'm going to turn this off, rinse my glasses, and I'll be back, or we'll be back. And we're back. I've rinsed my glasses. Lurkio's back out in the garden looking at bloody pigeons up there. Here he is. Look, you see him, folks? He just likes looking at pigeons in the tree. It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, mate, so what
What
we're
do
going
you
for
want?
next?
You want Smichael or Bruni?
Shall we go for the Schmeikale? Because, yeah. Right, so this, I'll tip this in my glass.
It's another pale one.
Aye.
Another pale one.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh, it's got bits in it.
It's quite cloudy, isn't it?
Yeah. This is going to be one of their experiment ones, isn't it? Born out of two great passions. Strong blonde and Scandinavian, just like the great goalkeeper himself. Well, more pale than blonde, but big in character and sure to be enjoyed if you're in safe hands.
So I'm picking this as after the old man, not.
Yeah, it ain't Casper. That's citrus.
It is, isn't it?
That is very citrus. But we'll drink it. It's got a good head on it.
It is, yeah. I did start to have doubts when I saw how cloudy it was.
If anybody's out there and they're thinking of having kids, no, I'm just saying to the camera, if anybody's out there
Not a nugget.
and they're thinking of having kids, don't. Because when they get 18, they turn into adults and they think they know everything, and they don't.
So what's it like having
Vegetarian.
an 18-year-old in the house?
18-year-old. Pretty much like it were when she were 14 and 15, because she knew everything then, and she thinks she knows even more now, but she knows actually even less. So, fucking unbelievable. I don't know whether, I don't think I was like that when I was 18. Mind you, there again, when I was 18, I was out and about.
When I was 18, I couldn't wait to leave school and get a
Yeah.
job, and I got a job. The rules that were set out, you either finish school, go to university, or you find an apprenticeship and leave school. I found an apprenticeship and I left school.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I went to work with my dad, fitting double glazing, and then my mum and dad split up, so I didn't want to work with my dad. So I got a job in an egg factory, not picking eggs right, but it was a place where they made hard-boiled eggs and sandwich fillings, which I quite enjoyed. And you just go out and you just do what you do, don't you?
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, at the moment, Ginge can't. She's applying for jobs, but there's not a lot of jobs.
Isn't it?
Yeah, there's not a lot of jobs out there.
He's nothing out
Yeah.
there. It's businesses aren't employing them.
No, and she don't want to work in a pub because she says dirty, lecherous old men will be looking at her. But I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta.
You gotta.
And if they do look at you, just go and slap them. Yeah, I don't. It's just one of them things, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's going to be hard for kids nowadays, isn't it?
Well, the next 2 years
It's going to be shocking for them.
You know,
So-
for anyone. There's so many people looking for will be looking for
Yeah,
jobs.
I mean, these companies going under all the while, isn't it? And it's
You know, I don't walk around the high street often, but
No.
they're pretty empty, aren't they?
well, yeah. I mean, we've walked around Loughborough this morning, and there's a few gone under, and it's it ain't easy for them, is it?
I think these high streets were full of phone shops
Phone
Coffee shops.
charity shops,
and coffee shops and charity shops.
and vape shops. That's it.
I don't know how the one exists in the village.
No, I don't know. Yeah. Oi!
You almost
What are
got-
you doing?
You almost got there, didn't you?
Oi! Get in. Come on. Catching pigeons.
Get in.
What's wrong with it?
It's
It's
just
the
in
way of the world.
It is. It's the breed, isn't it? He's a hunter. He's a killer. You know.
His ears are up more
Yeah.
now, though.
Yeah. He's always shields up, red alert. Oh, here's the other one.
You like to be involved, don't you?
Yeah, you do, don't you?
Food's all around these shops.
Look at that. Go on, get in. Bloody dogs. Yeah, but hopefully she's got a car now, and hopefully she can take a test, and then she can, you know, spread her wings a bit more.
Yeah. The go-kart can go travelling.
Yeah, the Mini Cooper can go. So, are you a big fan of Friends, the TV programme?
I've watched a lot of it.
Have you?
Yeah,
I watched.
It was my sort of
era, weren't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not sure if I'm that phased about the reunion because it's not a actual
Reunion, is it? It's not.
It's them talking about.
It's not an actual episode, is
No,
it?
it's them talking about
Yeah.
things
It isn't.
and remembering things. I'm not that bothered about it.
Well, I've read on the internet that James Corden's hosted it.
Is he hosting?
He's
it?
hosted them sitting there,
Oh, okay.
and apparently he's got fucking slated.
Is he?
Yeah.
I've not. Has it come out yesterday?
I think it was
didn't
yesterday. Yeah, out in America. I think it's probably out in.
No,
the
it came
UK.
out here
Did it?
yesterday morning at like 8:02 in the morning.
Fucking 8:00. Who thinks of these?
Because it was the same in the States.
Oh right, it's one of them, is it?
So you could you could pick it. You could watch it from 8:02.
Yeah.
Because everything's streamed now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only know that because I had the radio on going to work. That's the only reason I know that. I'm not.
Yeah. It's. Well, apparently he's done it. He's hosted it, and
Okay. I wondered why he was in it because they brought back quite a few sort of the guest appearance.
Yeah.
Cast, didn't they? Oh, okay. So, and I wondered why he was involved because, but he was because he's big on. Is it the Late Late Show?
Yeah, apparently he's big out there. I don't know if there is any American viewers watching this. How big is James Corden out there?
He is.
Is
He does. I'm pretty sure he does the Late Late Show.
Well, I know he did the carpool thing, didn't he?
Yeah, but that's
share.
all part of the Late Late Show.
And get out of it, you! Come on, Twoodle. I don't know. He's another one that I just don't see the attraction in. I just don't find him funny, to be fair.
He is fun. I find him funny.
Yeah, it's probably the age gap.
It is. Yeah. Once again, you're not that big on Gavin and Stacey. I do find it funny. Yeah.
See, that's another thing. The gal, who's the big girl with the black hair?
Ruth.
I think she's really good.
Oh,
I watched her in. She was in something called Stella, weren't she? On Sky. I thought she was really, really funny. It's almost as if she, in my opinion, she made the show.
Well, it was her and James Corden. So read into that. What you like. Who is the mastermind, I suppose.
Yeah. But I think she's out of the pair of them. I think she's the talented.
She is
fucking brilliant. I think she's really, really good. But that's it. But apparently he's hosted it and he's been slated.
As they are.
Yeah. I wouldn't have thought they'd have had a big fat Englishman talking to them. Do you know what I mean?
I suppose because of.
I thought they'd have had a big fat American talking to them.
Who knows?
You know, somebody who Americans can relate to more, or is it?
But they love the English.
They do love the English. I don't know why they love us, because they fucking beaten us out in, what, it's 1778, was it? They kicked us out.
No, they still.
What's the fucking point?
They still love you though.
They still love us. Not you, because you're not us.
No, they love.
But there again,
they
you
love
are
Kiwis as well. They do.
Well, anybody who speaks English, innit? You got any oil in New Zealand?
No.
There, you're all right, and you're safe.
Yeah.
There's no point in coming for you, lot.
Yeah.
Oh dear, I do love to be controversial. Yeah. I went to, I got picked up by Jack, mate, the other day, didn't I? He took me for a McDonald's. This is what Jack's done, he's hid money all around the country. In the city, every city in the country, he's hid money. And then he's like, showing you where it is, and you have to go and find it and get this tin. And in one of them, I think there's £5,000. And then there's like 50 quid in others and stuff. Anyway.
Right then.
So he phoned me up the other day, and I went out for a McDonald's with him at like 10:20 on a Thursday night. Because he wanted to record me for this promotion thing. Because he dropped one off at the King Power.
Oh, yeah.
And I just said to Jack, Jack is he's just not carefree, but he's more to the edge, he's more to the limit, and I'd so much like to be like that. Really would. You know, just pushing them little boundaries.
The youth, isn't it?
Yeah, I've never grown up. You know what I mean? I've never grown up, but I
yeah,
just
but
never watched Friends.
you've got the because of your age, you don't push those boundaries though. Where he's more willing to push.
Yeah.
That boundary.
Yeah.
Because they are now.
It's almost as if they're trying to.
They're younger, like you've just experienced it.
Yeah. They're trying to fight back, isn't they?
Yeah.
It's like they're trying to rebel, or whatever.
Yeah.
But I sit and watch Jack, mate, and I think he's fucking brilliant. He's just class, just class. You know. And it's a bit sad that
I need to go find these boxes.
I think they've already gone, mate. It's just, and it's a bit. I feel a bit sad really because if it wasn't for Brian finding me, I wouldn't have found Jack, mate. So there was no way I'd have gone on the internet and looked for somebody.
Oh, okay.
But because of Brian finding me, and Jack's found me, and I found Jack, and I just sit there and I watch him. I think it's just fucking class.
I can't. I don't know how people do it. Searching YouTube.
No, I don't.
To watch stuff.
No. June finds no end of shit on there to watch. I mean, right? It's like
everything's on there now. Like,
yeah.
What
are we on? 12. Yeah.
You do find now that every sort of program is ending up on YouTube.
Yeah. Anything you
I don't
want
know if you
there.
Joe Marler, rugby player, England.
Oh yeah, I know it. Yeah.
Is his program Big Boy? Oh, is it Big Boys Don't Cry?
Yeah.
That's on YouTube. Everything ends up on YouTube now.
I don't know why.
So you can just watch it on YouTube.
It is quite amazing, really.
So yeah.
Right,
which is good, because then I don't have to pay to watch it.
No, you don't have to pay to watch it. You don't have to pay for it like the BBC. Right, stop this and start again. And we're back. What's this, part 3?
Before.
Will it?
Yeah. Well, might be part 3, but we're 4 in.
Yeah, we're 4 in, yeah. So, do you want a bag of crisps, mate?
Yeah, mate.
I stopped off at Sainsbury's.
What, you got Sainsbury's,
yeah.
Best?
What, I don't know what I've got. We've got, what the fuck are they? Oh, flame grill.
Flame grill.
Oh, they're all the same. Oh, God, they're all the same. I thought I got different flavours. What do you want, Twoodle? Fucking vicious. He's brilliant, you know.
You can hear a crisp packet open.
Yeah.
Thing is, you know, you're eating food.
Yeah.
He must love it.
We give him banana. He loves banana. The old dude will like banana. And what he does, he takes it and he puts it in his bed. And he leaves all this kind of... We found the other day, what did we find in there? We found a bit of banana, polo mint. Polo mint. He just takes them and puts them in his bed, and he's got like a... It's like a bloody jackdaw. Yeah, YouTube.
I know a cockapoo that does that.
Hey.
I know a cockapoo that does that.
It must be something in the breed. But yeah,
they go and put stuff. Yeah. You'll be like,
yeah.
They save it for later.
Yeah, Ginger will go and like clean his bed or get his bed ready for him at night. She said, there's banana in here. So, but no, you're right about YouTube. Everything will on there, and that way we won't have to pay for the BBC because everything will be on there.
Everything ends up on them.
Mm. Yeah.
Especially from the streaming sort of channel.
Mm.
Everything ends up on YouTube now.
Yeah. And there's also that thing called Surfshark, isn't there? Where you can actually change your IP address or something, so you can actually watch something from America but watch it here.
Yeah.
So. Mm.
Yes, BBC and ITV stop you watching it.
Okay.
BBC and ITV stop you watching stuff from a different country, don't they?
Yeah. All gone. Mind you, talking of YouTube and Facebook and all that kind of stuff, apparently victims lost £63 million in fraud last year.
On what?
On Facebook and Instagram.
How?
35% was on Instagram and 18% on Facebook. It's all these things like Bitcoin and stuff, isn't it?
Well, I won't.
Oh no, you're right. You shouldn't be doing it. I was on Spotted Colville the other day, and somebody, can you remember that family that was here? No. That's where my roots are, Oxford Street. Can you remember that family that went on...
I wondered where you were going with that.
Yeah. There's a family on Ollie and Phil show, and apparently they were going to go and live off grid where they got no rules for the kids, so basically the kids could walk up to the TV and hit it with a hammer. And somebody had taken their picture and said, this family can't believe how much money they've made on Bitcoin. Do this and do that and blah 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 and everything like that. But it was just a scam. And I personally think that when these scams appear on Facebook, and anybody who gets scammed by them, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, should pay.
Do you not like, you know, when you get emails, going off what you were saying a little bit, when you get email, like spam emails from Bitcoin and stuff, sometimes when I'm bored I reply.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Just to like wind the people up.
I had one this morning and June was sitting there and I can't remember what it was. Oh, anyway, they got in touch with me, they phoned me up and I went, so I pressed, oh, it was a tax thing.
Was it the HMC?
Oh no, I get NatWest.
Oh.
I get NatWest. People, somebody deed owed somebody.
No.
And I phone, and like they say, oh, somebody's taking some money out of your account. NatWest. Well, I ain't even got a fucking NatWest account. I've never had a NatWest account. You know.
Oh, that's right. There's the one. They ring you. A mobile number rings you. It's HMRC.
Yeah, that's the one.
And it's like blah blah blah. Press 1. Okay,
yeah.
Press 1.
So you press 1.
So you press 1, and then it goes to a call centre. Hello, sir. This is such and such from Nation.
My name's Kevin. No, your name's not Kevin. Is it? We know it's not Kevin.
They go, you. What? How can we help you today? I'm like, well, you've called me.
You've called me. You know.
No, and then no, I've not. Yeah, you've called me. I have no need to call HR. I don't want to call them. I don't want to speak to them because I don't need to. But you've called me, and then the next one it's like, dude.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, just question. It's like everything in life now. If you get one of these texts or you get a email or something, always question it. Don't ever take what somebody says that they're trying to help you, because there is nobody out in this world at the end of a phone call who is trying to help you. Even people who are saying, do you want a will? No. If I want a will, I'll go and find somebody. I don't need you.
It's like I get calls from some car phone warehouse. They're offering me the latest, and I'm like, they're offering me deals. I'm like, I still pay cheaper than what you're offering me, but it's the such and such one. I don't care.
Yeah, fuck off. See, I've swore now.
You've rung me. I'll ring you.
Yeah. If I want something, if I want a will, if I've got to change my will. If I want a will, I'll go and find somebody. If I want to invest in stocks and shares, I'll go and find somebody. If I want more energy, if I want a different energy company,
you'll go find it.
I'll go and get a different energy company. I don't need some prick phoning me up. And with all due to the pricks phoning up, I know it's their job, but I don't fucking need it, mate. And them that phone you up, who want to do a lifestyle survey. Have you ever done?
No, I've not had that.
They're the best ones. They want to ask you about 20, and they'll say, I'm not selling you anything. And I'll say, you're fucking right, mate, because I'm not buying anything.
To be fair, it's like the guy that walks around knocking on your door with a black bag.
Yeah.
If you had you don't often get it if you've got a dog that barks. You've got 2 dogs that go, maybe 71.
Yeah, it is. There's just no need for it. And it's about time the government and everybody started to crack down. on these fraudsters, because that's what they are.
I like to keep them on the line as long as possible. Because then they're not ringing some old deer that'll go, oh yeah.
Well, I was talking to him this morning. And anyway, she gets up and disappears. Where's she gone? Comes back. She's only got the dog's squeaky ball. Because I'm talking on speakerphone, so she can hear. And she gets a squeak and squeaks it straight down the blue. The bloke's going, sorry, can you say? Yeah, we've got some interference. And she's going, he put the phone down on her. And do you do the thing where
you can't ring them back?
You've got a record where you see who you can keep on the line the longest. There was one bloke once and he were on there for like 8 minutes talking to me, arguing with me.
A lad I work with, his cousin did it, and he recorded it. Fucking weird.
If I get the chance, I'm going to record it and stick it on YouTube.
Yeah, he did it. He recorded it. And he's like, the longer they're on the phone to me, the less people they're ringing in the day.
It is funny, isn't it, when you can get somebody on.
My thing is, what do those people think? It must be horrible. You must finish the day going, fuck it, mate.
I mean, you've got to be desperate to want to do a job where you just get abused.
Where no one cares. No one wants to speak to you.
No.
And depending on what mood the person you're calling is in, you're either going to get someone who's going to lead you on for
Yeah. Or
5 minutes, or they're going to be really short, sharp and fuck you
Or
off.
is it worth doing it just to get that one person that gives all the bank details?
Oh, I don't know. Depends how much they get, I suppose.
But when people phone up, I'm always polite to them at the beginning because I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what they're offering or whatever. And if I'm polite to them, they'll say, well, thank you very much, sir. You're the very first person. Right, I'm not selling you anything. Right, bing, you've gone. Fuck off. Right, mate, are we on to the Wayne Bruni?
We are.
Wayne Bruni, it's a 5.3 English Pale Ale. Are you all right in there, my love? Is it all calmed down? No, it hasn't. Do you want to come out here and drink this with me? Go and get yourself a gin.
What are we having? Are we having soya nuggets or?
Oh, I don't know what the fuck we're having. Celebrate Wazza's 53 goals.
Do you all have to eat the same? Or?
No, we fucking don't. Oh, we don't eat anything like that.
I'm bad, aren't I?
No, you're not. It's truthful, mate. I'd rather somebody say it than fucking think it.
Oh, I can't believe you don't go vegetarian for the weekend.
Fucking hell. Closest we get to vegetarian is cheese on fucking toast.
You can't say being cheese on toast.
Celebrate Wazza's 53 goals and 128 appearances for England with this 5.3 English Pale Ale tropical fruit flavours, which means it's citrus. What's your favourite one so far? Because I've still got Butcher's Bandage, so we can have half of that in a bit. Or you got to go.
Yeah.
You've got to go.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see what we've got. What are we on? Fuck me, we're on 12 minutes again. See, this is why we call it the beer garden, isn't it? Because it is like being...
Time just evaporates, doesn't it?
It does, don't it? It's got a good head, and you can't beat what, June? You can't beat what? Good head. What do you reckon, mate? Are you sipped in?
I have something. You can taste it.
You can taste it, but I was expecting more citrus there.
You can taste it, but it's not as bad as I expected.
No. I don't know
Unless
whether...
it's the beef flavoured crisp.
Get it. Yeah. Yeah, I was expecting more citrusy stuff, and it's not.
It's got that. I can taste it. But it's not as bad as some of the ones we've had.
No. No, it isn't. But I tell you what, the David Seaman ponytail.
I have to say the Wayne Shearer, the Alan Shearer and the Seaman.
Yeah.
By far the best.
Yeah, that David's ponytail ale is
That was
outstanding.
nice, yeah.
That is. I haven't got no affiliation or anything to Away Days beer, but that David Seaman one, David's ponytail, is fucking lovely.
Yeah.
I could drink.
That was nice.
I could drink quite a lot.
And I have to say, I think Shearer's, that was a real nice, maybe a dangerous one.
Yeah, because
on
it
a
was
hot
deceiving,
day,
weren't it?
because it didn't really have the flavour, but it was quite refreshing for me. Well, that's for me, anyway. But yeah, but either of those, quite nice.
Let's start this again because it's nearly 15 minutes. There you go. Yeah, I love that David ponytail.
Yeah,
I thought that was really, really
it was
good.
a nice ale. That is so yeah.
Talking of footballers though,
Yeah.
did you see that in the paper where, or on the internet, some bloke was doing 130 mile an hour in a Mercedes?
Yeah. Who?
I don't know. He was wearing football boots.
How?
He was on the
How
feet.
could you drive in football boot?
I don't know. Apparently the police they've got video of him, right, driving or racing or speeding at 130 mile an hour, 131 mile an hour.
I don't like driving my work boot
No, I don't.
because you can't feel the pedal.
But you know the best thing is, he was already banned.
What was he driving?
A Mercedes, some C63 or something. And anyway, it was a new one. They've put it on the back of a fucking lorry.
How
He's
was
banned.
the cleats at How
don't-
though? How are you going to do that?
Was it automatic? The automatic? Can they do?
Probably.
Can automatics do 130? I haven't got a fucking clue.
So, yeah.
I had a Ford Explorer once, 4 litre, and that would go fast.
One of my mates who played football, he had a Ford XR6. And that could,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it down Southern Hemisphere? You really do work on your car. Was it? Is it Ford and Vauxhalls that you just do stupid things to?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anything they'll do them up.
Yeah.
I was never one for
No.
doing car up. Doesn't bother me this like this.
But you know what?
I
Right?
drove around in a Nissan Sentra, a Nana's car.
Well, I'm the same. Do you know what?
But I never got stopped by the police.
I only got stopped once by the police. We were coming back from Derby after a night out. I never drunk and drove. When we used to go out on a night, I never drink and drive because I didn't. It weren't the thing to do. And I got stopped on the way back through Loughborough at the old place called the Sea Rounders, or what else was it called? Junction 23, and it was the Happy Hotel or the Holiday Hotel or something. June, where did we get married?
What?
Where did we get married? What was that hotel called?
It was called the Quality Hotel.
The Quality Hotel, and it weren't that fucking quality. We had the football on. England played Brazil in a pre-World Cup, and I basically booked unknown to June.
Was it cheap that night?
No, it weren't cheap, but it was unknown to June. I booked the whole lot round the football so we could get married. We get married after the game. So then as soon as the game was done, we went back and watched it. What's up, sweetheart? You got a carrot in your mouth? You got a carrot in your gob?
It's what the kids are having.
Yeah, and I got stopped on the way back into Loughborough, and I got no ID on me whatsoever. And the police pulled me over, and he didn't breathalyse me or nothing because I was I wasn't slurring or anything. And he says, have you got any idea? And he says, well, no. I says, don't bring it out in case I lose it. I says, hold on, I've got a donor card in my ashtray. And he says, you've got a donor card in your ashtray? He says, yeah. I says, because I thought if I ever have a crash and I die, they might look in the ashtray and find the donor card. And the bloke's going, let's have a look. And it's got my name on it and everything. He went, that'll do. He says, fuck off.
Yeah, the form ID, didn't you?
Yeah, I just thought if I had a donor card in the ashtray, obviously when I've died and crashed and died, they would look in the ashtray.
So the card didn't go
in a Mark III Cortina with a wonky spotlight at the front.
How the youth thought back in the 70s. Oh.
Well, 70s? Fuck me! I was still at school, you bastard. It was, when was it? It must have been late 80s. So it would have been about 89, 90. Yeah. And this cop told me to fuck off. And I don't blame him, to be fair.
You weren't worth the paperwork.
No, I weren't. To be fair, and to be fair, it was like something like 3:15 in the morning. He was just doing his job, and I've got no problem with him stopping me at all. To it, some might have kicked off. I didn't.
What's the point though? If you kick off,
yeah,
they're gonna
do you. They're gonna drag you outside. You know, they're gonna drag you through your window.
If you just.
Yeah, and he were laughing about it, and I just says, I've got a donor card in the ashtray. Oh, sweetheart.
Stressed.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm doing about what they're going to eat.
What do you know then, lover?
Oh, no.
You've joined us in the beer garden. We've got a special guest. We've got June in the beer garden.
Yeah.
Happy days. What are you
So
on?
what? You've been fighting over.
Jack.
June's on Jack.
Who's left that toilet light on?
Has she had a shit again? That'll be about a fourth shit today.
Dunno.
Have you had arguments over vegan burgers?
Well,
We've had vegan
what's that?
gate.
What we've done is we've bought vegetarian stuff in, and for some reason Ginge thinks he don't like it, but he says, no, I do like it, I just didn't want it last time I came, that was all.
Which is understandable.
Yeah, and it big bust up, and I've had to put the foot down.
Oh dear. And when June puts her foot down, it hurts. So, there you go. So, these are alright, aren't they, mate?
They are, mate.
This is a citrusy one. We're not too keen on the citrusy ones, are we?
No.
Sorry, away days. We just don't drink citrusy beers.
I think you either like citrusy beers or you don't citral hops it, because
Yeah.
I think I've made that too strong.
Well, you got no ice in it.
I couldn't be bothered.
It's never too strong.
Fucking hell. I could
Yeah.
take that in the van.
Well,
It was obviously needed.
Yeah. Oh, I tell you what, you've got a pallet over there.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do? Split it up, break them up?
I'm going to.
Right.
I haven't got to that stage.
I seen a trick on Facebook the other day. Get your car jack out.
Yeah.
Get your car jack
because
out.
they bend them, don't they?
Well, I don't know, not what it's supposed to do.
The nails are, so they're through and then they're bent.
Are they? All right. So you
Get
put
your
this car.
Christmas and just cut them off.
Yeah.
What I was going to do is hacksaw.
Ah, right. And the one through the screws. Well, this bloke on the internet, he got this thing, and he got his screwdriver with a socket on it, wound it so it went like that, and it just pulled it apart.
Screwdriver.
It's a
jack?
socket set.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
jacket. And he just
A
did
jacket?
that, and then he did it again on the middle one, and it pulled it apart perfectly.
Okay. But the nails are through and then bent.
Are they them Euro pallet things?
I don't know.
Shit. I could have got you a load of pallets, really.
That's alright.
Well, I don't work there no more. I just review Nando's.
Semi-retired.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Well, it's nice to be stood out here without freezing to death, isn't it?
It is, isn't
It
it?
is.
Warmer out here than it is in home.
I could do with a cigarette.
Oh, it goes on. Do about that.
Yes, isn't it?
Oh. What was I saying?
Vegan.
No. See, colder in there than it is out here. I reckon
well,
it's all the insulation you've got in the house.
You've over-insulated them.
Yeah.
But you guys should be the warmest house of the lot.
I don't know. Got to get that bloody guttering sorted, isn't
I know, it's starting to rot.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to have to get it sorted, isn't it? I'll have to get my dad to come over with a ladder.
We've got a ladder.
I'll have to get Cheryl to come over. I'll have to go and get it, mate. We're going over Cheryl's on the weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, the house is pretty warm upstairs. It's really warm, isn't it? I don't know why the living room, it's always quite chilly.
We
in there,
do
isn't it?
find even the our house is quite cool downstairs. The lounge is lovely. Like you know those hot days we had?
Yeah.
The lounge always stays nice and
Cool.
cool.
You got laminate flooring?
No, we've got carpet. We ripped them all out. Bit like across the road. Well, I didn't quite gut the house. These are that park on the road.
Yeah. So have you got to go, mate? Or you got to try this off a bit of...
You want to do half of one? Go on then.
You sure?
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to turn the camera off. I've got to go and rinse my glass and we're going to do butcher's bandage. Right, folks, we're back. This will be the final part. Cameron's going to tip some of that beer into his glass. If you don't want it all, that's all good by me. Just punch her in the fucking head. That's all she needs. Obviously, I'm not going to punch my own daughter in the head. Don't start bloody...
You had a nice little family day. Family day out at Macca's, didn't you?
Yeah, we had a nice...
With your Happy Meals?
Yeah. So this is Butcher's bandage. If anybody knows, Terry Butcher had a cut on his head once, and it was quite scary. And they have made a red ale.
How did you get it? What, elbow? What?
Huh?
How did you get
it? Was
the
a
cut?
clash of heads. It was. I can't remember what it were. Was it 8? I think it was 8.
So he didn't
90. I think it was 90.
So he didn't get a good shoe in at the bottom of a rack or anything?
No. He didn't get dragged on or, you know. Thank you very much, my sweetheart.
I feel sorry for the dog. Oh no, here he is.
There he is. Little baby. Hello. Hello.
Does Twiddle want a crisp or
No.
do you want a packet of...
No.
So have you... Oh, look at that.
What's up with that?
That's quite
Nothing at all.
That's...
Hey, baby.
Oh, you can taste the strength in that, can't you?
Yeah. What's that?
4.9.
Put down a couple of... Wayne's was 5.3.
Yeah.
It's
Well, that tastes stronger.
It's the darkness.
It's all in the
Colour.
mind. Because it's darker.
It's darker.
That is nice. I like
It's
that.
nice though. It's a nice ale. That.
Are they going to hear that oven going?
I've told them the chips need a bit longer.
I'll tell you what. I'll phone her up.
Oh.
I'll phone her up.
Shout through the window.
Ginge! There she's there. Well done, sweetheart.
She's hovering by the oven.
Oh, I had a text from you. I'm ready, mate.
Oh, you must have heard me here move the bins.
Yeah, I did. You moved the bins. What else have I had?
No, but it's the battle of the teenagers, isn't it now? On the close. Who's going to have their license first?
I'm glad we only had one.
What? What was
Okay.
Well, it's the battle of the teenagers, isn't it? On the close.
that? Yeah.
Who's going to have the license first? Which one's
It
going to be...
ain't going to be her. It ain't going to be Ginge. She's too fucking lazy.
They're both. Yeah. Got the carriage.
Well, the thing is...
Oh, is that the oven or the
That's
fire
the
alarm?
fire alarm. Well, that just goes off when the kettle goes off, don't it? If you've got the door open, sometimes the fucking fire alarm goes off.
What other one though? It was
Smoke alarm.
the candle
Yeah.
and your podcast, your 3Ps.
Oh, yeah.
Is that just the candle Chris has, or is that the candle?
What, the Gwyneth Paltrow thing?
Yeah.
It's real. It apparently it is.
No, but the candle on Chris's table, is that...
Did we have a candle on Christmas
It was
Day?
in the middle of the table, it was a candle.
Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
What is it? Smell of somebody smacked or something.
I didn't know.
So I want to know. I was just wondering.
I didn't even know there were a candle
It was
there.
a candle. It's a candle.
See, this is how people work. People actually really take. They'll watch a video.
So
and they,
is that a candle Chris has, or?
it's just a candle. As far as I know, I didn't even know there were a candle there. Was there?
Yeah, there was a candle on the table. Knowing Chris, it could be anything.
Is he single at the moment?
No, he's not single at the moment.
Oh, I thought he had.
But he's. Do you know what? If
he seems a very
If he had.
Off camera, I will tell you.
Yeah, he's had a lot of ladies. I don't.
He seems hit up.
Chris is. I mean, like I said, I've known Chris for people. If you've not seen we've started something I've called, and we've called it a podcast because I'm hoping that me, Chris, and Adi will actually do this podcast, and it will turn into a podcast. What's going off in there? But Chris is just amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's just so funny.
And you know what though? He's such a nice bloke, isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, when we first met, he was just always nice to me.
Yeah.
Always.
Chris is just a really good lad.
To be fair, I think he could do well.
I think he could. I think he could take YouTube. But we were talking after the cameras had stopped. We were talking, and Chris says, "Yeah, but I need you to bring me through." He doesn't.
The thing is, he's got the personality.
Yeah.
He's quite a cheeky.
Yeah, he is. And the thing is as well,
We've tried to talk him into it, haven't we, having a YouTube channel, but he ain't having none of it.
But Chris says, "Yeah, but."
He loves the attention.
Yeah, he fucking does love it. Yeah, he does love it. And the thing is as well, he says, when we first started doing these videos together, he says, "You do know they're going to just think, oh, you've brought me out because I'm black, don't you?" And I went, "Yeah, but Chris, I've known you for 30 years." He goes, "Yeah, but they'll think that."
Yeah, because you've done all this Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, and
yeah.
it wasn't. I mean, we'd sorted this all out just before lockdown, ages ago, and but it was just funny how
he's up though. He's been recognised now.
he's been recognised about 4 times now, and he absolutely loves it. Plastic Pixie, she's seen him a couple of times. He got recognised at the gym, and there was another time he was walking through somewhere, and somebody says, "Are you BVM's mate?" And I went, "Yeah." So he does love it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You can tell he loves it.
Chris is 49.
Forever.
Yeah.
He won't turn 50. He'll be determined he won't turn 50.
Yeah. But
No, yeah, the candle on the table. I just wondered.
I didn't even know there was a candle there, and I was sitting
Well,
there.
I thought I'd ask. You know.
But I'm hoping. I found a place in Loughborough that does studios for podcasts. So I'm hoping that for once we're going to go and sit in a studio and record a proper podcast, and hopefully that'll punch us forward. Because I'm not fed up with food, but I want to do different things. I've got the ability to go and do other stuff.
There's only so much food you can eat, though, isn't
Well, of course there isn't there. And you're fed up with me eating food, ain't you?
Yeah.
And I've got.
Well, what happens is you have a takeaway, don't you, at lunchtime, and then you don't want anything.
Yeah.
You don't want anything for the rest of the day, do you?
It's like this, isn't it? The beer garden just is so perfect, isn't it? It's just blokes having a beer, and people buy the beers, and they sit there, and you talk with us, don't you? So, anyway, the battery light's flashing. This is a nice beer.
It is.
But it's not as nice as my Jack Daniels.
Your Jack Daniels is lovely because it's like fucking diesel. We'll knock this on the head, folks, because the battery light's flashing. Thank you very much. We will do another one of these, won't we?
Yeah, we'll do.
In a few weeks. There's no point in flogging it.
Goodbye.
Yeah, you can say goodbye, Junior. You're there. And we'll be back. But thank you very much for watching this. This is probably about an hour and a half long, isn't it? Yeah. All right, folks. Do you want to say bye to your mum?
Say bye.